Talk me through it.
I don't like the open face going back. That'd be my first thing. I don't mind the abbreviated motion. I don't think that's too bad. It also looks, if I'm going to be super nitpicky, her grip looks like it's a little bit inside of the handle, like it's an extreme Eastern. Which I know the attempt is to try and get more slice on the ball when you have that grip instead of a continental where it's like you're hammering a nail grip more towards the inside. It's kind of trying to get like that Scotty Scheffler wrist curl. Sorry, DJ wrist curl. I'm so used to watching the videos online of Scotty Scheffler and everyone trying to do his footwork for their golf swing. I wouldn't recommend that. That looks like a knee's going to go at any second.
Świątek.
But to me, for a serve, any way you want to slice it, it's all up at the top of the swing and your leg drive. That's where the money is made. However you get there is how you get there, but you have to have good leg drive and get into that throwing position, the elbow at 90 degrees, the racket not dropping too down by your shoulders and going up after it.
I mean, the one thing she does get is good leg drive. When you watch it, I mean, she's a long way off the ground.
No, I think she does that. That's what helps her be able to make as many serves as she does and get the spin that she's trying to get on the serves is from the leg drive, where you look at Coco Gauff, who's also struggled with her serve. I think her leg drive is lacking in that, and she pulls down too quickly, folds up. Yeah, there's so much to be said that helps being taller and longer, like the bigger servers that we see of a Sabalenka or a Rybakina, of how tall they stand. It makes them reach up for the ball. It gives them the action at the top with their racket head speed. I mean, you even saw it with Sabalenka when she went through the yips where she was throwing in numerous amounts of double faults. She was yanking down really quickly, trying to force the issue of bringing that ball back down into the court. Some hops right there. It's not a credit card, that's a couple books.
Whatever issues are around the serve, none so off the ground. Backhand down the line on the second break point was astonishingly good. And that is 4-0. She's putting the pieces together. Oh, look at that. I didn't know that was coming.
I mean, if there was a setup punchline right there. Well, look at that. Look at all the trinkets. Oh my gosh, what is she putting together? What is this?
Danish phrase legot, which got contracted to Lego, which means play well in Denmark. That is where Lego started from, and after the Second World War they managed to get plastic injection. It started out as a little bit of furniture and then it became what it is today.
History brought to you by Pesci.
Yep.
Professor Pesci over there.
I'm hoping for a little cut. Wang Xinju, of course, won the US Open Juniors, the first Chinese woman to do that back in 2018. Her partner on that day was the one-letter difference, Wang Xinju. And she obviously came through a pretty historic match yesterday against Tomova, saving 10 match points. Can you remember the most you ever saved in a match, Coco?
I don't think I'd say many. When I got to those points, I would definitely say under 5. Under 5. Otherwise, I got too frustrated with myself and probably shot myself in the foot.
15. 30-15.
You do know you had a match where you saved 7, don't you?
Who? Who was silly enough to lose a match after that?
Come on.
Can I get the surface?
Grass.
I don't know. It must have been like Birmingham. Oh, I know exactly. It's Wimbledon against Muguruza.
Incorrect.
Dang it. I don't know. Give me another second. Wait for this point to be
Fellow
done.
American.
Oh, risky business. Ali Risk, Hertogenbosch.
Correct.
That was a painful
Loss for her.
loss for her. And painful win for me.
5 match points you had. You finally took it. She had 7.
Well, she was the one that was silly enough to lose to me.
40-30.
Ali and I had plenty of battles, and I lost plenty of them to her. She was a nightmare for me to play. On grass, she was Miss Grass Queen. I mean, goodness, she was hard to beat on there.
Juego 1.
One on the board. It is 4-1 Świątek.
Świątek gana 4-1. Po game Mr. 1.
If you watched WTA Finals in November of last year, you can see that Iga Swiatek's serve was way different than it is now. She started using this new serve motion just a few months ago, I guess starting in January, and it's a much slower motion, obviously. It's a unique type of motion that I don't think a lot of expert commentators, if you will, are too big a fan of, but we'll see what happens in this season. It's a young season. I remember when Iga went on that 37-match win streak a few years ago. It didn't happen right away. I think it was more towards the middle of the season when that streak started, so we'll see what happens. But her team has decided to go with this slower motion serve, and I would love to know what you think about it. Please put in the comments what you think about this new serve from Iga that's been going on for since January, so we're now in April, 1 month away from Iga Swiatek's birthday. Iga won this one against Wang, her first match in the Madrid Open, and she will be playing again at 4 a.m. Central Time here in the United States. That's more like late morning in Poland. So we'll see. She should be able to win this one pretty easily. I've got a feeling, here's my prediction, I think Sabalenka and Świątek are going to play in this tournament. I was looking at the draw. It's going to be interesting. Świątek needs to avoid playing Ostapenko, who unfortunately is still in this tournament. Her arch nemesis, Helena Ostapenko. And right now, it's super early. Sabalenka plays tomorrow at 5:15 a.m. Central. I'm wondering if I'm going to brave the no sleep that I've been getting and watch that one just to kind of get a feel for Sabalenka this season on this clay court surface. Haven't watched much of Sabalenka this year on the clay court. I did not watch her in Stuttgart, and I want to see her play a little bit more on clay. I didn't watch her too much on clay last year either, but man, clay is such a weird surface. I don't know if you clay courts, at least in the U.S., especially here in the Dallas Metroplex, is not too popular. As I sit here in the suburb of Dallas called South Lake, it's a studio I'm sitting in, and not a lot of clay courts around here. And you get dirty when you step on them. Your shoes get dirty, and you wonder, professional athletes, do they change their shoes after each match? They probably do, at least the ones who are making quite a bit of money or have sponsors. They just get several pairs of shoes throughout each clay court match. But Świątek, she'll take the court at 4 a.m. Central. That's going to be a doozy. I will be up for that one. don't get any sleep during the Świątek when she takes the court or has a tournament. I believe Rybakina is still in this one. She's in it. Pegula pulled out of this one. Goff is still in it. Like I said, Sabalenka is still in it. I think Sabalenka and Świątek will play in this one over there in Spain, and that's going to be a massive match. I think it's going to happen. So we'll see. Keep it here. If you're not familiar with Best Muscle Video on YouTube, thank you so much for watching your tennis analysis on this channel. I know you have so many options of where you can watch. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. And on the bottom right of the video player, on your phone or on your computer, is the word thanks. Please click on that. You can send me money that way. It's super easy and works all around the world. I especially like it when I get those thanks notifications on my iPhone, and they're from Poland. So it's really cool. You see that PL and then a few dollar signs. So any amount helps. If it's a small amount, please do so. Please send that over. Super late right now. I haven't gotten much sleep. I was surprised today when looking at the scoreboard, seeing that Iga won this one 6-4 in the second set. I think it was going to be much more 6-1, 6-love, but it ended up being four games to the Chinese player. And our Polish queen took this one 6-1, 6-4. I think she's going to pretty much easily win this next one. Dare I say it, because they haven't obviously played the match yet, but it'll be pretty easy. It'll probably be like 6-2, 6-3. And then we'll get to the tougher matches, obviously. In the second week, she'll probably play on Monday. So it's a 2-week event. It's a great event. It's a big event. I think the men's are playing over there as well, and in Madrid. And is the French Open next? Let me know. I actually don't know the answer to that question. I'll leave you with that. If you made it this far in the video, thank you so much. And put in the comments, where does Iga Swiatek play next after Madrid? Is it the French Open? Her birthday coming up next month. I have a feeling that's probably her next tournament, right? And really with Iga this year, I think it's win or bust in the French Open, respectfully saying. If she doesn't win the French Open, she's going to be very disappointed. That's going to be a special tournament for her. I will leave you with that. Thank you so much. My name is Chris Gonbari. We'll be back with lots more Iga Swiatek coverage. Keep it here, and a lot more tennis coverage. May cover Sabalenka tomorrow very early in the morning. I got to go get some sleep. That's why I'm hopping off early. And thank you for watching, and spread the word. I'll talk to you soon.